books filled with.
Box of issues.
Oh my fucking god, I can't believe I'm so fucking stupid, dude.
I was like, I looked at you for a second, I'm like, is this a bit? you doing a bit here?
Welcome back to Box of Issues, where this definitely was the first time we tried starting this episode.
Or we're gonna go, or our rebranded name, the Game Chumps.
The Game Chumps.
Yeah, welcome to Box of Issues.
Welcome to Dagon, as you can see. I thought this was a visual novel, but
Apparently it's not.
it does not seem to be that from the controller options we have. I guess press start.
Yeah, I guess. Dagon is a faithful interactive adaptation of H.P. Lovecraft's work, focused on story and atmosphere. You will not find difficult choices, action sequences, or inventory management here, and movement is limited to progressing through locations along with the plot.
Oh, thank fuck.
Oh, I don't have to be a gamer.
I'm writing this. Oh.
No, there's voice acting.
Oh.
During the game, you will encounter interactive elements. Some of them will allow you to continue your journey. Others reveal interesting facts about the original short story, its historical background, and the author. He was mega racist. Some of the trivia is hidden. In order to find these secrets, focus your eyes and look for the Elder sign. Elder Ring!
Hey, oh my god.
It's smooth.
This is gonna be weird.
Okay.
Penniless, and at the end of my supply of the drug which alone makes life endurable, I can bear the torture no longer, and shall cast myself from this garret window into the squalid street below.
Oh,
Nice, dude. Oh, what?
sounds like he's having a good day.
I say to morphine that I am a weakling or a degenerate. When you have read these hastily scrawled pages, you may guess, though never fully realize, why it is that I must have forgetfulness or death.
Oh.
Okay, that continues the plot. Morphine entered into use in the 19th century and was routinely administered to treat severe pain during the American Civil War and World War I. It was also sold without restrictions until 1914.
No.
Yeah, the good old 20th century. Morphine became popular after the invention of the hypodermic syringe in 1854 by Friedrich Serturner, who first isolated the substance, originally named it morphium, or
No. Oh my god, it even fucking says it.
after Morpheus, the Greek god associated with dreams. At the time when Dagon was published, morphine abuse, also known as the soldier's disease, already posed a big problem in the United States. Have you seen
Morbius.
No! Actually not! Netflix's adaptation of the Neil Gaiman story, Sandman.
No.
It looks good. Watch it.
Something I want to watch is the what's it called? It was Nicolas Cage acted in it. It was like
Ghost Rider?
no. Hey, Ghost Rider's actually not terrible.
2 is.
Compared to a lot of other Nicolas Cage films.
Just don't watch the second Ghost Rider film.
I didn't even realize that. That's the same thing with like. I never realized they'd made like a Lion King 2.
Yeah, it's Simone Pumbaa.
Apparently, there's like 4 Lion King movies.
Yeah, I also just realized there's 3 Karate Kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, the original Karate Kids are okay.
I heard 1 and 2 were... 1 was good. 1 is good. It's a classic. 2 was fine, and no one talks about 3.
Yeah. I'm going to start a time now.
Alright. This is just gonna be us talking shit over, like, someone being depressed. Isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. Definitely.
Visual novel playthroughs.
Most open and least frequented parts of the broad Pacific, that the packet of which I was supercargo fell a victim to the German
This
invader.
looks really good for a visual novel style thing. Oh.
Oh. There's a German sea raider.
The Great War
Ow.
was then at its very beginning, and the ocean forces of the Hun had not completely sunk to their later
You hurt my tummy.
I want to go home.
But yeah, there's a Nicolas Cage movie that was done, I think it was fairly recently, and it was based off a H.P. Lovecraft. It's called like The Color or something.
The Color of Madness. Or is it just The Color?
Maybe.
Because I think The Color of Madness is the actual original short story.
The story is like a meteorite hits the ground.
Yeah.
And then,
That's the shit. The Great War was at its very beginning in the ocean first with the Hun.
so that our vessel was made a legitimate prize, whilst we of her crew were treated with all the fairness and consideration due us as naval prisoners.
The Huns were Central Asian nomads who established a dominion in Europe and invaded the Roman Empire in the 5th century AD. They were also known as brutal, deadly warriors, and masters of quick raids who also developed powerful composite bows, lassos, and early siege weapons. During World War I, the British used the word Hun as a synonym for Germans, in order to emphasize their brutality. However, the term originated when the German Emperor Wilhelm II gave a speech to his troops on the 27th of July, 1900, before they embarked to China. Should you encounter the enemy, he will be defeated. No quarter will be given. Prisoners will not be taken. Whoever falls into your hand is forfeited. Just as 1,000 years ago, the Huns under their king Attila made a name for themselves, one that even today makes them seem mighty in history and legend. May the name German be affirmed by you in such a way in China that no Chinese will ever again dare to look cross-eyed at a German. The refusal to take prisoners was a clear breach of the laws and customs of war adopted during the First Hague Convention of 1899. War crimes.
Love me some war crimes.
Not officially.
Not legally.
Not legally.
That's not legally binding. Nothing we say on the show is legally binding, I hope.
Yeah.
5 days out,
Because if so, then I have a lot of issues to deal with.
boat with water and provisions for a
Yeah, you'd need to remove... I would ask you to remove the Mario Kart episodes if you...
Monkey beat. Oh, that was beautiful.
I guess I'm just escaping. Fuck everyone else.
Yes. So,
When I
the
finally
story of this guy is that he's a
realized
pussy.
free, I had but little idea of my surroundings.
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna sign up for war, and then war starts, and he's like, oh, I don't want to fight.
Oh, fuck. I don't want to fight, mommy.
I'm in the military, but I don't want to do anything. It's like America with their military. They're like, oh, yeah, we have the largest military in the world. We're not gonna do anything with it.
What are we gonna do? Help Ukraine? Okay, that's getting too topical.
What are we gonna do? Actually do something? No, we'll just pull out of Afghanistan. They'll be fine.
I could only guess vaguely by the sun.
We'll just fuck about for 2 years, commit some war crimes, and we're good.
What's that? Starving people in Africa? Guess I gotta shoot them.
Okay.
Ooh.
Never a competent navigator. Could only guess vaguely by the sun stars that was somewhat south of the equator. You're a shithead, you're a coward, and you can't even navigate. Good luck, man!
Your goal was to get on a boat, which you did, and then just float there for a while.
Longitude, I knew nothing, and no island or coastline was in sight.
That's how it works.
That's how it be, Oh, the moon.
Go towards it.
Follow the moon.
Is that a guy or is that a sack?
That's a sack.
Ah. life.
This guy has no friends.
He's just... That'd be really lonely.
The weather
Granted.
and for uncounted
He
days
just
I
put
lay
his face on the sack.
beneath the scorching
Just makes love to the sack. He's like,
sun to be cast on the shores
I
of
wish you were a woman.
Or a man.
Love.
I miss my sailor friends when we used to bunk each other. I mean, bunk together.
If only we could bunk again, see each other again.
But neither ship nor land appeared, and I began to despair in my solitude upon the heaving vastness.
It's very strange, like, looking at videos like this and stuff of, like, the way people act when they're in survival. Because I went through Scouts
Yeah.
for a long time. Which over here, if any of you guys are American, it's kind of different to Boy Scouts.
Yeah, we got
The-
man scouts.
Oh no, because the
I'm
idea
kidding.
of the entirety of Scouts is that it's based on, like, all of it was the Scouts originally were made when they were trying to, they would act as scouts for
War.
troops.
Yeah.
And it was a way of, like, Scouts were also used for supply runs, like, for kids that wanted to help in the war but weren't actually able to sign up and fight. And they've kept a lot of those, like, ideals of being very, like, blunt and, like, this is how you do things, like it's very, like, raw survival type stuff. And it's very strange, like, hearing a lot of the stuff of, like, because I learned, one of the first things I learned at Scouts is, like, how to get water out of nothing, like, out of the sea. Like, you don't drink seawater because
It's
salty.
salt. It's salt. It's not water. It's more salt than water.
Yeah, if you just, like, you know, it's not gonna taste great, but if you just, like, strain it through a sock, like, it's a shit ton better than if you were just to drink it straight.
It won't kill you as fast if you. Yeah, it won't give you like a kidney stone if you sift it through a sock.
Yeah. Well, not sip it through a sock.
Sift it through a sock.
Okay.
Sorry, my bad American accent.
If you sip it through
A
a
sock.
you just use
If you make your sock crusty and sip through it.
all of that time on a boat is going to give you a lot of time to really harden up that sock.
Thinking about your bunkmates, you know.
That big, strong captain voice.
Its details I shall never know. For my slumber, though troubled and dreaming.
Oh, that's like an outline. I thought that was like smudges on your screen.
No, fuck off. Oh.
Mmm.
Hey, bud.
Looks like we got something to eat this time, boys.
Calamari? I'm allergic, bro.
Calamari damachi.
To discover myself half sucked into a slimy expanse of hellish black mire, which extended about me in monotonous undulations as far as I could
We're gonna pause for 2 seconds, if that is okay, because we have food that just arrived.
We'll just flawlessly cut out this part of the recording. Welcome back, box of slimy flesh.
Welcome back to Into the Eye of the Beholder, or
But in which
the
my
big
boat
squid.
lay grounded
Into the Eye of the
safely
big squid.
Though one might well imagine that my first sensation would be of wonder at so prodigious and unexpected a transformation of scenery, I was in reality more horrified.
I
than
mean, I would shit my pants right about now.
For there was in the air
He's really going at that.
rotting soil.
Is it?
He's fucking that ground,
To the
dude.
very core. The region was putrid with the carcasses of decaying fish and of other, less describable things which I saw protruding from the nasty mud of the unending plain. Perhaps I should not hope to convey in mere words the unutterable hideousness that can dwell in absolute silence and barren immensity. There was nothing within hearing, and nothing in sight save a vast reach.
Oh, there's more. Fuck.
Yet the very completeness of the stillness.
Yeah, dude, you expect this to be just like 2 squids?
I thought he was just that vast, and then there's like it's scaled up, and that kind of got me.
The sun was blazing down from a sky which seemed to me almost black in its cloudless cruelty, as though reflecting the inky marsh beneath my feet.
You know one weird fear that like I think I've always had?
What? Fear of the deep ocean?
Nah. I mean, I hate the ocean, but like I think yeah, the things that are down there can stay down there, and I don't really yeah. But it's the idea of like becoming too large and like starving to death. Like being like blown up to like a giant size and then starving to death because I can't be like sated. I know it's not like it's not necessarily a fear, but it's like a weird like, you know, when you have dreams that feel a little bit too real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, some people would disagree. That's probably their fetish.
Well, yeah, but not starving to death. People are like, oh yeah, don't feed me for 4 days.
Oh, I like being gigantified and then starve me. I love being that big skeleton in Elden Ring.
The origins of Dagon. Dagon seems to be inspired by Fishhead, a short novel by Irvin S. Cobb about unnatural affinities between a hybrid idiot and the strange fish of an isolated lake. Supernatural horror in literature, H.P. Lovecraft, and Lovecraft's dream about a strange island emerging from the ocean and him crawling in the ooze that covered its surface. Sorry.
Okay.
I dreamed that the whole hideous crawl and can't yet feel the ooze suck me down in defense of Dagon, H.P. Lovecraft. Lovecraft's interest in the topic stemmed from his aversion to fish and sea smells. In his own words, I have hated fish and feared the sea and everything connected with it since I was 2 years old, but I cannot recall that what earlier experience gave me such a profound and lasting aversion to the sea and seafood. The Dweller in Darkness, Lovecraft, 1927. Donald Wandre.
Mommy, get the fish away from me.
I told you, I don't like fish fingers.
Now where's my kitten?
I hate fish fingers as much as I
No, don't you fucking dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't even think about saying that in the channel.
I was gonna say that word. I was just gonna say.
Okay, no, you're still gonna imply something.
Oh yeah,
clippable.
Oh yeah. Oh, it was very clippable.
It was very clippable. Mommy, give me my milky.
I realized that only one thing.
That's H.P. Lovecraft voice now.
Mommy, I'm hungry.
There's Mommy, I have a terrible gnawing hunger.
Mum, my bum hurts.
A portion of the ocean floor must have been thrown to the surface, exposing regions for which innumerable millions of years had lain hidden under unfathomable watery depths. So great was the extent of the new land which had risen beneath me.
I want my sippy cup.
The faintest noise of the surging ocean, straining my ears as I might.
Don't make me name another cat, Mommy.
Name another cat.
You know his cat's named?
Oh, right.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Seafowl to prey upon the dead things.
It will not be uttered in this playthrough.
Yeah, I forget how, like, kind of terrible a person he was.
Look, the reason why he was afraid of everything that he couldn't understand because he couldn't understand anything. There's a short story he has about like like air conditioning, and he was literally wrong about it.
You know, like that's the same kind of thing with like Gandhi, right? You know, Gandhi was apparently a terrible person.
Yeah. Oh, Mother Teresa too. Let's blow out everybody.
Well, no, because the thing with Gandhi was like according to his beliefs, he refused his wife treatment with certain medication because it, was against their belief and for what they were pushing for. And then as soon as he got sick with the same thing, he started taking the treatment. And like just very like the treatment or his treatment of other people was just very like not okay.
So Nuclear Gandhi's canon?
Nuclear Gandhi?
You play Civ?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Sorry. There's a bug in the old Civilization games where Gandhi's aggression level is 0, right? It would go below 0 and go back up to being maximum. So he would like arms race maximum, just nuke everybody else. And that was the birth of Nuclear Gandhi.
I feel like he would have committed genocide if he had a chance.
I hear he's strong as Super Saiyan 4 Goku.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe like 4% Shaggy.
4% Shaggy. Nuclear Gandhi versus 4% Shaggy.
Yeah.
That's the name. That's the name of this episode. All right, we got an episode name now.
That night I slept but little, and the next day I made for myself.
So is the idea that this is a dream, or he's actually in this place?
The idea is he doesn't know.
And possible rescue.
Okay.
And it feels like the sea just like vanished.
It looks like the sea just vanished.
That's really fucking disgusting. I would just kill myself right now.
Feed yourself to one of the...
No, I don't want to touch any of that.
How would you kill yourself?
I don't know.
He has a knife.
Like a rope, just like...
He doesn't have a rope. He has a sack.
The sack on the rope. There's a rope on the sack, isn't there?
I mean, not one that could kill you. It's usually like twine and stuff. Like
I don't know, just bite my tongue and bleed out. That's probably a shit way to go, but I don't want to get tentacle raped.
That's a really weird thing to think about, right? The idea of like when people would say bite your tongue, as in like stop talking, they were literally telling you to kill yourself.
Yo, go kill yourself.
Like if you were talking too much, that's the olden days kill you like KYS.
Actually, it is because it's like bite your tongue, peasant.
Oh my god, I'm gonna start saying that to people.
Go bite your tongue.
Bite your tongue.
Peasant. You have to add peasant at the end.
Settle down, Lovecraft.
I haven't said the other word yet.
And we won't be saying it.
I'm going to say it, mummy.
I'm going to call my cat.
Oh fuck. Oh Christ. Oh, don't walk over this shit.
I love the squelchies. Oh my fucking
god.
Guided by a faraway hummock which rose higher than any other elevation on the rolling desert.
Is that supposed to be like a bird's foot? Or a giant leech or something?
That thing has... That's a... Okay, it's made out of bone, but it's fleshy. It looks like a giant leech. It looks like a claw of some sort.
That looks like a crayfish or something. Is that a fucking... Is that a bird? Or is that just a claw?
That's a claw.
Oh, I thought that was a bird with a really long beak, just like kind of chilling around.
Oh yeah, just in the shit desert. Oh, the squelch.
Ah.
Now that's a crab. It's a whale. It's another crab. Nothing? No trivia? No crab facts?
Those are some fucking big crabs.
That night, I encountered.
What?
Is that a giant octopus?
Still traveled toward the hummock.
Wait, no, that's not how octopuses are.
No, that's yeah.
It has like an exoskeleton, like the.
Like a chitin. Oh,
Yeah.
what is that?
There's some fucking weird visuals here, dude.
I guess we didn't kill all the horror yet.
By the fourth evening, I attained the base of the mound, which turned out to be much higher than it had appeared from a distance.
That's generally how things work, but congratulations, you've worked out how distance is.
Too weary to ascend, I slept in the shadow of the hill.
I called out for Mummy one last time.
That night.
Mummy.
How is my cat doing?
Fantastically gibbous
How is Miss?
had risen
Oh, skirting the fucking line, skirting the line.
I was awake in a cold
Captain
perspiration,
YouTube's not gonna be happy.
sleep no more. Such visions as I had experienced were
Well, there's not a lot of people in this boat. We can sink it.
and in the glow of the moon I saw how unwise I had been.
Ah, nothing like some good old racism.
Was that isolated? Twitter, we're flying below the Twitter radar. We won't die.
Without
Dude, honestly, if we get cancelled, I feel like that would bring more attention to the channel.
What the fuck? You're gonna cancel a 20 subscriber channel? We're not even 3 digits yet.
Indeed, I now felt quite able to perform the ascent.
You got a better afternoon to do. Come on.
I don't think they do, dude. They live on Twitter, that's it. They spend their life on Twitter and they, I don't know, eat macaroni and cheese and that's it.
Maybe jack off some gadget porn.
Maybe cry to that cat. Ask their mummy for some chicken fingies.
But I think my horror
I got
was
chicken
greater
fingies in the
when I
fridge,
summited
actually.
the mound and
Yeah,
looked
you
down
fucking hear that, Twitter? Go touch grass!
Canyon.
Yeah, before I touch your ass.
No. That's not going to be very long, is it?
In those black recesses, the moon had not yet soared high enough to illumine. I felt myself on the edge of the world,
Oh, he's edging.
peering in the fathomless chaos
Oh,
of
what the fuck?
Through my terror ran curious reminiscences of Paradise Lost and of Satan's hideous climb through the unfashioned realms of
I thought that said Santa's hideout.
Oh,
I'm
Santa?
Not even lying.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Paradise Lost, that book where Santa was thrown away from the Garden of Eden. Because he defied God.
As the moon climbed closer to the sky, I began to see that the slopes of the valley were not quite so
So it seems like Santa was the one on the naughty list this year. Oh, fuck.
Oh, Christ.
So Santa's like the jolly guy, right? But if Santa's bad, does that mean God's like, no?
You get cool. Forever. That's how hell was made. Oh my god. Oh
So
my
much
God.
coal they ended up actually using it.
This is lore. I'm gaining new. I'm actually like, my brain's expanding.
Oh my god.
whilst after a drop of only a few hundred feet, the declivity became very gradual.
Is this what Lovecraft saw? Is this why he went insane and became mega racist? He realized Santa is Satan.
Santa is the bad guy.
Santa is Satan. I hate the vibrating. Stop.
Urged on by an impulse which I cannot definitely analyze.
I can't help my vibrations.
Down the rocks
Is that the
and
impulse?
Yeah.
He's like, these tentacles making me kind of horny. Not gonna lie.
gazing into the Stygian deeps.
These tentacles making me vibrate.
Making me act up for real.
Slowly, which rose steeply about 100 yards ahead of me. An object that gleamed whitely in the newly bestowed rays of the ascending moon.
It's weird how, like, even though these like, when kind of not paying too much attention to these stories, but it still, like, gives you, like, a weird thing of existentialism.
It's... yeah. Well, the visuals are really strong in this game. Like, even if you don't... Yeah. Even if you don't read the narration, like, you're like, what the fuck?
This is done... This is done so much better than I would thought for a free game.
You're kidding.
This is free. This is free.
This is not... What?
Yeah. Dagon is free. The DLC I think you buy, but this is a free game on Steam. Yeah,
wow.
It's fucking outstanding.
That's outstanding.
A closer scrutiny filled me with sensations I cannot express.
It's also like... This may get a little too real for some people, so if you struggle with existentialism, like... Maybe skip ahead like 10 minutes or something.
Or just bite your tongue or something.
Have you ever thought of, like, if there was a moment where it hit, and, like, you knew this was going to be it, like, you just, like, look up and there's, I don't know, like an atom bomb, like, dropping from the sky, like, what would you do? Because I think I'd honestly just, like, kind of sit down and just, like, look around for a minute.
I'd laugh, and then I'd just die.
It's very, like... Because, like, I know a lot of people's first reactions would be to, like, run and scream, but there's no point.
Yeah.
It's like, you can make as much noise as you want, but it's not gonna stop it from falling.
Like, I would try to survive at, like... If my brain... Like, if something were to happen, like... I don't know. Like, if you look up the sky right now and you see, like, 1,000... eyes staring back at you and like fucking like some demonic hand just like go like that, I think I would just like give up. If something incomprehensibly bad were to happen to you, I would give up. If I could comprehend, like if I could visualize a way of like I could survive this, even like just a tiny sliver, I'd be like, yeah, just go through it. If I can't, if it's like something that's so... If I was in this situation, yeah, I told you, I'd just like go kill myself. I'd bite my tongue.
I feel like in a situation like this, or like in any of the like Lovecraftian situations, I don't know if it would affect me as much as it seems to affect the characters. Because I've always been, and this is my understanding of it, a lot of the ideas of the creatures is like your brain like tries to interpret it and it causes you to go insane. I've always just kind of been okay with like if I don't understand anything, I'm like, oh, alright. Like it's not...
Actually, yeah, there's this pervading idea in like one of the stories. There's like this town was having dreams, and the working class people were like, don't think that much. Don't like question anything too much. They didn't have the dreams. Scientists and like mathematicians, they were like they had like really they had glimpses of dreams, but they couldn't really recall it. Artists and like creative types and like people who were like really wanted to find out about the world, like their dreams were vivid as fuck. So maybe it like if you would be more immune to like...
I feel like I would try to understand it, but if it was something... Because I've always... and especially recently, I've come to this realization of like... If I am struggling to understand something and it begins to consume my life, it's not worth pursuing. Like, if it's something that isn't... Like, I feel like that's the idea I've taken about, like, the whole, like... You know, is God real? Because, like... Also,
yeah, I've taken that.
The James Webb... The James Webb telescope just went up and essentially just proved that the fucking Big Bang Theory was, like, completely incorrect. Like, it's pretty much confirmed that the Big Bang just did not happen. So we have literally no idea how anything is working, and it's just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, well, from my perspective, science is like counting up to infinity. You'll get closer to infinity, but you're never going to like. There's no like complete universal truth that you'll ever get to.
It's an unreachable barrier.
Yeah. Yes, this is what you went into this gaming channel for.
Yeah.
Existentialism. Lovecraft's cat and existentialism.
Alright, well, next time on Box of Issues. Because we're actually out of time for this one.
Well, that's our next episode. That's what the next episode is going to be called.
Yeah, yeah, it's a very... I feel like it's a very... It's not necessarily an important topic. Like, it's not important, right? The idea is, like, nothing is necessarily important because at the end of the day, nothing matters.
Yeah, you're going to die.
But also, I feel like as humans, it's interesting to explore the idea of existentialism and, like, your understanding of it. Because just because you don't necessarily care about it doesn't mean that it doesn't affect you. Because existentialism, in some way or another, affects everyone. Whether it be, like, not understanding the meaning of life to, like, even little shit like, oh, what do I want to eat tonight? That is technically existentialism because you were trying to
the nature
grasp,
of, like, of, like, free will and... Oh, god damn.
You're trying to grasp things that are, like, abstract and unknowable in pretty normal terms. Yes, it's very interesting to think about. But yeah, now that we've all made you cry, catch you next time.
See ya, boy.
Yeah, if you were expecting anything else, this is not the game where we'll probably still be like having fun and stuff, but I feel like this is definitely going to get into some interesting topics.
We won't cry and shit ourselves. It's not that kind of horror playthrough.
You won't.
Oh, well, I have phasmophobia, so...
Oh.
Light a candle. See ya, bye!
See you guys.